At that point, you can't ID me.
Sir, you working today? Hey, can you come out and this guy wants to supervisor? Well, the people at Seven Perry want to trespass, and he's out here recording me, and you know, 41, sovereign citizen.
Oh, I'm a sovereign citizen, huh? Because I refuse to give you ID? Because you won't tell me under what under Title 34? You won't tell me what condition under Title 34? You're busy with me, yet you're not going to go chase him down for
well, if I wasn't dealing with you...
Well, you know what? And you don't have to deal with me.
Well,
so am I being detained? Am I being detained? Am I being detained?
As of right now, yeah.
What's your name and badge number?
Officer Atkinson, number 50.
LaPorte City Police Department?
City Police Department.
This interaction immediately shows how some police officers confuse a simple call for service with automatic authority over citizens. Receiving a phone call does not suspend the Constitution, nor does it magically create reasonable suspicion. The officer begins the encounter already assuming wrongdoing, which is a serious failure of professional judgment. Instead of gathering facts neutrally, he attempts to control the situation through intimidation. This mindset is exactly why public accountability and recording police encounters remain essential.
Under what am I being detained for?
I just told you. They want you trespass from there because you were over there.
Okay. Okay, so I won't go back over there. Now.
I'm getting a supervisor like you requested.
Okay, so if we don't need anything else, then I'll be on my way.
No, you're not done. We're not done here.
Why am I not done?
We're not done here.
Why am I not done?
Because I need your identification.
You're not getting it. Unless you give me a reason under Title 34, you're not getting my ID.
Supervisor's coming here.
You're not getting my ID, I guarantee it. What you will get is a lawsuit, not my ID.
All right.
That's exactly what you'll get.
I'm recording you as well. Just so
I know you are.
I'm recording.
That's fine.
Well. I'm gonna go sit in my car until my supervisor gets here.
Okay. So am I still being detained even though you're in your car?
I want you to remain in the area until my supervisor gets here.
The officer's repeated demand for identification exposes a common misunderstanding of the law. In a free society, citizens are not required to identify themselves without lawful cause. Simply refusing to provide ID does not make someone a criminal, nor does it justify detention. When officers invent legal authority on the spot, they undermine public trust. Law enforcement is expected to know the law, not improvise it.
So am I being detained though? Is that official detainment?
Yeah, you're not free to
I'm just asking you. That's if I'm not free to leave, I'll stay here. I don't care. You can go sit in your car and I'll stay right here. I just wanted to know since you're going back to your car. That's not normal. That's not standard procedure. So I just wanted to know because I have no problem staying here. That's just weird that you're going to go back to your car, you know?
When you bored, you gotta like grab EMS and someone that just lost a family member.
Okay.
You're over there like recording there on their property.
I'm not recording on their property.
Okay, so they want you to trespass from there.
I'm not recording on their property.
Because I want everybody to see this.
Okay.
All right, you were over there harassing somebody that just lost a family member.
But I wasn't.
EMS.
I wasn't.
You trespass.
Okay, so let's walk down here to that.
Trespass law is another area where the officer clearly struggles. You cannot trespass someone from a public sidewalk, no matter how uncomfortable others may feel. Public space belongs to everyone equally, regardless of personal feelings or emotional circumstances. The officer's failure to distinguish between private property and public right-of-way shows poor training or poor attention to detail. Rights do not disappear because a complaint sounds emotional.
This building. Let me show you this.
Request that you get a supervisor.
Let me show you this.
Coming down here.
Let's go to the edge of the building and I'm going to show you this. I didn't even walk past the alleyway. I didn't even walk past the alleyway. I have it on video. If you search me to get my identification, you're going to have a lawsuit. I will not give you an ID unless you give me a reason under Title 34 to have it. That's all. That's the only way you're getting it.
All right.
Because you cannot trespass me from a public sidewalk.
Yes, I can. You weren't on a public
You can trespass me from a public sidewalk? Go! You know what? Go fuck yourself, dude. You cannot do that.
And the person lost a family member saying you were on the property.
I wasn't on the property. A lot of people think...
The attempt to detain without clearly articulating a crime is particularly troubling. Detention requires reasonable, articulable suspicion based on facts, not assumptions or third-party complaints alone. The officer repeatedly avoids explaining the legal basis for the stop, which suggests he does not have one. This type of vague authority claim is unacceptable in a constitutional system. Citizens should never have to guess why they are being detained.
If I show you the video, then will you arrest them for false informing? If I show you the video, will you arrest them for false informing?
Sure, go ahead. I'm not going to arrest them, but I like to see the video.
You're not going to arrest them for false informing if I show you the video.
False informing.
It is, because they lied and said that I was on their property.
I don't think you know the IC code for false information.
You know what? You better find out the IC code, not only about that, but also about IDing before you decide to do anything stupid today.
Okay.
Yeah.
53.
And then when we're done here, I'm gonna go back over there, and if they're outside, and I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna take pictures of every single one of them out there. I'm gonna run them through facial recognition software. I'm gonna find.
Recording in public is a constitutionally protected activity, and the individual here exercises that right calmly and consistently. The officer's discomfort with being recorded is irrelevant under the law. Cameras protect both citizens and police by preserving objective evidence. Attempts to discourage recording often signal insecurity rather than legality. Transparency should never be viewed as a threat.
Find out who they are, and then I'm gonna make sure they're prosecuted for false informing.
So
Since you're not gonna do that. No, because I'm gonna take the pictures from over here.
So you're going to harass somebody that just lost.
I'm not harassing
lost a family
nobody.
member.
They're harassing me because I did nothing to them. They're harassing me.
The lady's literally on the.
They're calling and false informing to harass me.
Like crying because she just lost her father, and you're over there harassing.
I did nothing. I simply walked up there to the edge of the alleyway. I walked up to the edge of the alleyway, and I invited you over to the edge of the building so I could point over there and show you right where I was. I walked. You don't give a fuck. That's the problem. You really don't care. You don't care. So I walked up to the edge of the alleyway, and I stood there. And they said, "Well, what are you doing?" I said, "Filming anything I can see from public view." That was it. Because I walked around the corner from the old house.
The emotional appeal regarding someone's personal loss is used improperly to justify enforcement actions. While empathy is important, it cannot override legal standards. Police officers are not arbiters of feelings. They are enforcers of law. Allowing emotions to dictate authority creates unequal treatment under the law. Rights remain intact even during emotionally charged situations.
Little building, seen an ambulance there. That was it. So I walked up to the edge of the alleyway. That's exactly what was said. And then I said, and then she told me, "Fuck you." And I said, "Congratulations, you're exercising your rights just like I am mine." That was the whole conversation. That was all that was said. End of story. Literally less than 60 seconds later, I walked away and came this way. I didn't even go past the edge of the alleyway. That's exactly how it happened. I have video proof of it. There was no harassment whatsoever. You need to learn the IC code for harassment too, by the way.
I know that IC code for harassment.
Okay.
That is not harassment.
Huh?
That is not harassment.
Exactly. And that's what I'm telling you, man. I'm not trying to give you a hard time. I'm just explaining to you that all I'm out here doing is a constitutionally protected activity. I did not harass her. That's literally...
Threats of lawsuits, facial recognition, or arrests escalate tension, but they also highlight frustration caused by unlawful policing. When officers push boundaries, citizens push back using the tools available to them. This escalation could have been avoided through simple clarification and respect for rights. Professional policing de-escalates rather than provokes. Authority should never be exercised as a power struggle.
All that was said, man, that's literally it. And you riled up this conversation like this.
No, I came up real nice asking who you are, what you're doing, what's up.
Okay, and I was on the phone with my wife, and I was nice enough to get off the phone with her so I can have a conversation with you. Okay?
So here's the thing. It's equivalent to, like, if I come on your property, you have every...
But I didn't go on anybody's property. I was on the sidewalk.
And it's equivalent to me. Like, if you come on my property, I have the right to trespass you.
Correct. But I didn't go on the property. I was on this public sidewalk, man. I didn't even go past the alleyway.
Okay, well, they're all
it's on video. It's on video.
Okay.
Video weighs up more than anything.
That, but you never showed me the video. You continue to record.
No, because you told me that you're not going to arrest them for false informing.
Well, no, that's because it's not false information.
It is. For them to lie, and say that, then it's false informing, man.
What's up, boss?
The arrival of a supervisor shifts the tone, revealing the importance of oversight. Supervisors are meant to correct mistakes, not reinforce them. When higher-ranking officers listen instead of dominate, situations resolve more smoothly. This moment shows why requesting a supervisor is often a wise move. Accountability within the department matters, just as much as accountability from the public.
How you doing, man?
What's going on?
What's your name, badge number?
I'm Officer Gonzalez.
Okay, you a sergeant? Specialist,
what's up, man?
Oh, okay. So check this out, man. So I'm just walking down this way. I went in front of the old hospital building there, and I turned around the corner, seen there was an ambulance there with its lights on, and I couldn't see anything else past what was going on with it. I wasn't sure if there was like a crash or something like that. So I walked down that way. I didn't even go past the alleyway.
Right.
Name and badge number, please.
Dyer, 14.
You a sergeant or?
What's going on?
I'm explaining that right now. Okay, cool. So I'm walking this way, in front of the hospital building, walk around the corner, and seeing that there was an ambulance with its lights on. Couldn't see anything past it. Figured maybe there was a crash or something. Went to walk down. I didn't even get past the alleyway.
Throughout the encounter, the citizen repeatedly asks clear, lawful questions that go unanswered. Am I being detained? Is not a challenge. It is a legal clarification. Officers who dodge such questions create confusion and suspicion. Clear communication is a basic requirement of professional policing. Silence or evasion only weakens the officer's position.
I noticed that there wasn't any crash or anything, so I was just about to turn around and come back this way, and this is ridiculous at this point. Now you're triggering my PTSD, and we're gonna have problems. Okay, so yes, please, okay, because I don't want that to happen. Okay.
Say whatever. I'm not talking about that.
All right, so sir, do you want me to explain this to you, or?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. So when I get down there and noticed that there was no crash, then I went ahead and was about to come this way. She says to me, "What are you doing?" I said, "Filming anything I can see from public view." Okay? And then
This interaction reinforces why every citizen should know and exercise their rights respectfully and confidently. Police authority has limits, and those limits protect everyone. Recording encounters exposes misinformation, corrects abuse, and educates the public. Awareness is not anti-police, it is pro-accountability. In a free society, rights are strongest when they are exercised openly and lawfully.